Hello. In the last couple of days you will have no doubt seen the news and seen what's going on and thought, how are we meant to make sense of all this? With so much uncertainty and so much changing every single day, how do we find a way to cope and to make it all make sense? Well, our advice to you is really quite simple. When things are changing, focus on the things that don't. Keep ourselves locked in routine, locked in the things that are constant, and we'll find a way to make it through this really uncertain and really difficult time. I know that most of you guys are finding this a bit tough. We very recently are now kind of restricted to our homes, and we're not able to see the people we love. Those exams we were prepping for months, even years, we're now not going to have them. We don't necessarily know what's going to happen with all that. We don't know whether people are going to be okay or ill or healthy. We don't know whether we're going to be able to resume normal life, or when it is, we're going to be able to go to Nando's again. And all these things, they're really important because they're part of what makes our lives normal. These things are the things that we maybe took for granted, and these things are the things that are going to be difficult to live without in the next few weeks. But we want to tell you a couple of things that will hopefully help and make it better, and just to remind you not to lose hope and to stay positive during these next few weeks and months. The first thing is to find yourself a routine. Finding yourself a routine is a bit of consistency in an ever-changing world. It reminds you that each day will have a structure and a purpose, and it helps you get your head around all the other things that we can't control. Decide with your family and friends what time you're going to get up, what time breakfast is going to be, meet for lunch or meet for dinner. Are you going to do any work? Are you going to be doing some studying? Are you going to be doing some relaxing? Maybe it's not the best idea to spend all day on Fortnite, because actually that's going to get boring pretty quick. So get yourself a routine and think about what it is can help you find a bit of certainty in your day. Second of all, stay in contact. That might sound a bit odd considering we've been told that we're not allowed to see people face to face, but using technology and using the phone and just using all the sorts of things that we've got at our disposal, we can see and be in touch with people. I've actually found it amazing to be in touch with people I've not spoken to in months or years, just because we're all sharing this experience together. So don't lose the opportunity to talk to each other and to share what you're feeling and what you're thinking. Be with the people in your house and with your family, and spend some time on your own. That's going to be important too. Next thing, pray. That's really important. And it might not be something you think about doing much. It might be something you do at school, kind of, or maybe something that doesn't really work for you at all. But actually, as Jesus says in Matthew's Gospel, it's not about using lots of complicated words or knowing lots of fancy things. It's simply about spending time in your room with your Father, having a chat. He knows the things you need to pray for before you even do. So don't worry about getting it right. Just maybe block out a bit of your time each day, maybe at the start or maybe at the end. Just have a bit of a think about the people who are important to you, to give thanks for the things that this whole experience makes us grateful for, or to just keep in our minds and our hearts those people who are in need or are struggling at the moment. That's really cool. And last but by no means least, have hope. In St. Paul's letter to the Romans, he says nothing can separate us from the love of Christ, like nothing at all. No matter how bad it gets, nothing's going to stop you being loved or going to stop your ability to love other people. So in this time of uncertainty, just focus on the love, because that never changes. God never changes. Our faith never changes. And finding that certain foundation can help us make sense of everything that's going on. We want to make sure that we're here for you, so please tell us what you need. If you start working out a routine, tell us how we can fit into it. Tell us whether you need stuff to make you laugh, or stuff to make you think, or stuff to help you pray, or all of it. And every week we're putting out this kind of guide to help you figure out what we're doing for you, to make sure that we are kind of providing that bit of foundation, that bit of certainty. Every week you know you can connect with us, and we can hopefully help you connect with other people. Leave your comments in the box below. Let us know how you're feeling. Obviously hit subscribe so you're aware of all the stuff we're putting out. That's really, really important. But most importantly, have hope, have love, and look after each other. And if we do that, we will be okay. As difficult and as challenging as it sounds. Follow those advice, follow us on all our socials, and follow what we're doing as an online community, and we'll do and get through all of this together. We'll see you soon.